let's take a look at that. I'm going to go back and forth between my aux bass drum pedal here and the primary pedal so you can see the beater and then also see a really good side shot of the foot here. Our primary stroke is a splash with the heel of the foot. It's the exact same splash that you would make if you were playing it here on the hi-hat, when you make a splash like that with the foot, where I kick with the heel and I allow the cymbals to open up and make a splash sound. So I'm going to do that same thing like that, and you see what happens is the heel hits and I release the top of the foot. When I do that, I'll do it here for a second so you can see it. There's a rollback onto the foot like this. See that? I release the pedal, and when you can see the beater, the pedal comes off the head, the beater comes off the head and releases back. Now what I try to do is find a position where the beater is resting without me even touching it. And I try to get another position, what I call my stroke position. Maybe it's halfway between that and the head. So maybe right in here somewhere. Like that's where it's when I'm not touching at all. This is the head. So we want it maybe about halfway in between. So I want to watch that position. I'm going to look down at it, and I want to get my beater to rebound back to that position each time. Every stroke. So I'm releasing the stroke. Kicking with the heel of the foot on the pedal, just like a foot splash on the hi-hat. So same thing. You can even take your primary foot and move it to the hi-hat and practice it over there with a splash so that you can practice getting that splash sound. If it's closing like this, then you're digging in too much. If it's splashing, then you're getting a nice rebound out of the pedal. Splash. The next note in the Moeller technique is a tap. So after we splash, our heel is down here, right? Because we release the top of our foot. So our heel is down. Now I can play a heel down note and release the pedal back again to that same position we spoke about, like that. That's a heel down, it's a tap. It's the same as the tap we were doing with our Moeller technique with our hand. So big note, full leg, splash, tap, and now the next note, we're going to tap again, same thing with our heel down, same tap, but when we do that, to release the beater back, we're going to lift our leg up. So it's going to be tap, tap, and release. So an upward, and you see how the beater then comes back to the same position. So it's an up note like this. So watch the beater. Splash, tap, release. All three of those beater positions rebound to the same spot. Tap with the foot, lift up the heel. So splash, tap, tap with an up note. Splash, tap, tap with an up note. Splash, tap, tap with an up note. See what happens there? You can see how my foot now is in continuous motion. Circle and circle and circle, circle. Continuous motion. The beater is not, I never do this. I mean, every once in a while, stylistically, I might do this, but see what happens is, now everything's stopped. I've stopped the motion of everything, and I gotta lift my leg out of there. So now I'm making two movements, 1, 2, to make one note. So I can never play as fast like this as I could playing this technique, because I can play way quicker and utilize the rebound of the drum. Down, tap, up, same as the hand, down, tap, up. So now I put on my click, and I practice it with a click. I'll do it here so you can see it from the side. 1, 2, 3, 2, just to